Good morning, my name is Eddie Gonzalez. Today, along with my classmates Liriani Parra, Yanixa Medina, and Lismar Blanco, we will be talking about the human cell and the cell theory. Biological base of behavior, the cell and genetics. To begin our dynamic analysis of Unit 1, I will explain the biological base of behavior. It is essential to understand that a psychological process have an organic foundation. To organize the complex structural data, our team actively created a concept map based on the vocabulary tables of the unit guide. This learning strategy allowed us to visualize how microscopic components directly impact human conduct. First, let's define the fundamental unit of life, the human cell. According to Gill, every cell contains a nucleus, which acts as the control center hosting the DNA, the genetic code, determining our biological in inheritance. Additionally, cells depend on specialized organelles such as mitochondria, responsible for energy production, and ribosomes, which synthesize essential proteins. In the concept of psychology, we focus on highly specialized cell, the neuron. The neuron is the structural unit of the nervous system, responsible for the transmitting electrical and the chemical impulse throughout the body. Finally, we must analyze in inheritance and legacy systems. Genetics do not work in isolation, that they provide the architecture for behavior. Brain cells and neuronal networks are what physically allows cognitive functions to happen. Thank you.
Good night, my name is Yanixa Medina, and today I will talk about sensor perception, learning, and memory. First, sensor. Sensor is the process by which sensory receptor detect stimuli from the environment. Sensory receptor respond to light, sound, temperature, smell, taste, and touch. For example, when a person touch a hot object, the sensor receptor and the skin detect the heat stimulus. Now, perception. Perception is the organization and interpretation of sensory information by brain. Sensor detector the stimulus, while perception interprets the stimulus. For example, sensation is hearing a sound, and perception is understand that the sound is a car horn. Next, learning. Learning is a relatively permanent changing in behavior or knowledge caused by experience. For example, a child learn to write by sort of protection many times. Finally, memory. Memory is the mental process used to store and record information. There are two main types of memory. Short-term memory store information for a brief period of time. Long-term memory store information for long periods, sometimes permanently. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lismar Blanco, and today I'm going to talk about soul, language, intelligence, and emotion. First, soul is how reason and solving problems, and it is closely connected to language, which is the system of symbols we use to express our ideas. Then we have intelligence, which is simple or ability to learn from experience and adapt to the world around us. Moving on to emotion, these are complex states that happen when we react to something affecting our mind and our body. Along with this, motivation is that internal force that drives us and guides our behavior toward our goals. To make all these concepts easier to understand. Thank you very much.
Good morning, my name is Lirini Parra. Today I will talk about human development and psychological theories. Human development is the process of physical, emotional, social, and cognitive changes during life. According to the guide, there are four main stages. First, child development includes the physical and psychological changes from birth to adolescence. During this stage, children learn basic skills and bearing to understand the world around. Second, adolescence is the transition between childhood and adulthood. In these stages, people experience identity formation, emotional changes, and social development. Adolescents start to blend the personality and relationships. Third, adulthood is the stage of maturity. Adults usually have work responsibilities and family roles. This stage requires decision making and responsibility. Finally, old age is the last stage of development. It includes physical changes and memory changes. Older adults also gain life experience and wisdom. The guide also explains cognitive and social development theories. Cognitive development refers to the growth of thinking abilities such as reason and problem solving. Social development refers to the development of relationships, including family and friendship. To conclude, the vocabulary and concepts from Unit 1 are very important for psychology students because they help us understand human behavior, mental process, and the different stages of development. These topics also improve our academic English and communication skills, which are necessary for reading, speaking, and understanding psychological information in English. Thank you for your attention.